What's up, beautiful people of God? It's your sister in Christ, Diamond. I know you haven't seen me in a while, but I just wanted to drop by to check on you, make sure you're doing good, and to remind you that when God calls you to an assignment, He is going to provide provision for you. Remember, provision is not about what you can do for yourself, what you can give to yourself, what you can provide yourself. Provision comes from the Lord. An example of provision is when you have a full course meal on your table, but you did not have the food in your fridge, your freezer, or your cabinets to make that meal. You did not see where your meal was coming from. That is provision. When you don't have gas in your car, but you're still making it to and from. God is that good, and He will give you everything that you need for every assignment. But you will only be able to see that provision by faith. You have to know that if God called you to it, He's going to bring you through it. Stop allowing the lies and the doubt and the fear, because behind every doubt is a lie. When you're doubting if God even called you to this assignment, that is the enemy lying to you behind that doubt, saying, yeah, God didn't call you. That's why you're questioning it. You don't believe in God for real. That's why you're questioning if God can even use you. Glory be to God. Hallelujah. But if God called you to the assignment, then He is going to bring you through the assignment. He's going to make sure you have everything that you need. That is how your faith is increased. That is how you're able to sow seeds. That is how you're able to be obedient to the Father and trust His provision. We know that He's our Jehovah Jireh. He's our provider. He promises to make a way for us. He promises to create rivers in the sand. He promises to supply our every need. And so as long as we are relying on the promises of God, we will be able to see His provision. Remember, trusting the promise means provision will be given. Glory be to God. I just wanted to encourage you and remind you that God has a calling on your life. He created you for such a time as this, and that time is now. So don't allow the lies to get into your mind. Trust Him and go forward and be obedient. Move forward in your calling. Move forward in your promise. Move forward in the assignment, knowing that God is going to give you everything you need. Remember, when David slayed Goliath, he did not have anything but that rock and that slingshot, and it slayed someone that was completely bigger than him, someone that everyone else was afraid of. So while everyone else is afraid to do the assignment that God has called you to, God has already prepared you, equipped you, and positioned you. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.